The new Empoleon EX is quite awesome, and before I tried it with Metang, but instead of playing it with Metang, why not play it with Steven's Metagross EX, which provides a pretty good backup attacker and a great way to accelerate energy to your Empoleon guaranteed. So I'm excited to show off my new Metagross Empoleon deck in action on Pokemon TCG Live. This Metal Stage 2 combo is awesome. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today I'm showing off my new Empoleon Metagross deck in action. This is one I've been working on for a while now. Now, I originally did a video on Empoleon EX. I played it with Metang, which is probably like the most simplistic way to build up Empoleon, but the other combo that I've been seeing going around is playing it with Metagross EX. With that ability, X Boot. Once you're in turn, you can search deck for a basic Psychic and a basic Metal Energy, or one of each, and attach them to your Psychic and Metal Pokemon in any way you like. So you can use Metagross to build up Empoleon. Also, Empoleon EX is a pretty beefy attacker with its ability and attack, both of which make it pretty hard to KO. Emperor's Stance prevents all effects of attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon done to Empoleon, so you can't get confused or paralyzed or poisoned or anything like that. And you have Iron Feathers that does 210 damage for 2 metal and a Colossus Energy. Then next turn, Empoleon takes 60 less damage from attacks, making it quite beefy. It's already got 320 HP. Now, on top of that, we also have access to Munkidori in the deck for a little bit of damage and healing on the Empoleon, and we have Hero's Cape, which I'm still using as my ace spec to make Empoleon really difficult to KO. And I think this Metagross combo is quite sick. We still have Genesect in the deck, which sets up our deck really easily. It finds Empoleon, finds Steven's Metang, and Steven's Metagross easily. Also, Metagross is not a bad attacker. I mean, it only does 200 damage. It's actually less damage than Empoleon, and it doesn't have the added effect of taking less damage next turn, but it's still not the worst attacker in the deck. And again, alongside the Munkidoris, you have a little bit of healing and some more damage to work with in the deck. And I thought this deck looked cool, and I wanted to try out Empoleon Metagross. This could be the other good way to play Empoleon. Maybe it's the better way to play Empoleon over playing it with the Metangs. At least you have a little bit more bulk with Steven's Metagross. And obviously you can't use Steven's Metagross with the other Metang because it's not a Steven's Pokemon. This deck's pretty cool, and I want to show it off in today's video. Now, before we get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set right now, Phantasmal Flames are an older set code, some IRL TCG singles, product, Card Cavern sells all of that on their website, not just the codes. They got the singles too. If you get anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Help us out and about Card Cavern. Shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Link in the description down below. Also, shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. If you're going to get any product over there, their dice, damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check out TC down below. Use code DF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my two sponsors. You want to help support the channel? The link will be in the description. Also, link down below is my second channel for even more content from me too. If you want to go check that out, I'd also greatly appreciate that. And why not subscribe down here to the main channel if you haven't already either? I'd also appreciate that. Here's the list that I've got for the deck. One thing to note, I'm not playing like Fez or Mew or anything. Now, those are decent cards. Well, especially Mew. Mew does work really well with Metagross. You could also play Clefairy and stuff if you really wanted to. But one thing with this deck is we're trying to make our deck super tanky. Metagross does have 340 HP. It is not easy to one-shot. Empoleon obviously has a ton of HP too. We even have the full Metal Lab in the deck to take 30 less damage. So I kind of want to make like a deck here where our board is pretty big. And we do have Genesect most of the time in play, because I don't want to just randomly bench all these low HP 2 prizes like Mew, Fez, Genesect, and then the opponent just goes boss around our strategy. Like, the whole point of the deck is we're trying to be tanky and beefy and sponge hits. Can't really do that when we have all these random low HP liabilities on the bench that the opponent just spams boss knocks out. I don't want to just lose to boss spam, so not playing them. But I am playing Mega Mawile as a nice late game attacker. This deck does lack in damage output. I mean, Empoleon only does 210, and Metagross does 200. You have Adrenabrain, but it is nice to have the late game Gobble Down, which is 80 damage for each prize your opponent has you've taken, which is really good. If you take like 4 prizes, Mawile does 320 damage. This could be a nice way to finish the game off against something like Dragapult. The downside with Mawile, though, and like even Empoleon, it does need an extra metal energy to attack. You can only X-boot a metal and a psychic, right? You can't go double metal, so it's like a little annoying to build up Mawile, but it works out in the end. That's kind of cool in that regards, right? I don't know, the full Metal Lab's cool. You could always cut it, though, but I like playing extra stadiums in here just to play around any potential stadium bumps you might have. You could add a Psyduck in the deck just to make it even harder to deal with like Dusknoir. So maybe a Psyduck could be a good one of in here. We could try to fit like a Toedscruel in the deck to beat Goldango. That's probably this deck's worst matchup is probably Goldango. But I'm not teching for Goldango because like if you play Toedscruel in here and then you gotta cut consistency and you just have this like jank Toedscruel in play, it's probably not even enough to beat them. You could play Frillish though. You already got the Psychic Energy in the deck, so maybe you can play Frillish or Buddy in here as an option to beat Goldango. So the only deck I'm kind of scared of with this deck is Goldango. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Let's go show off this Empoleon Metagross deck and show off how strong this combo is on Pokemon TCG Live. All right, we hit a deck with a Duskull. I'm not sure what this is. We open up with a Beldum. We got Buddy Poffin. Honestly, it's a pretty good hand. We got Lillie, Poffin, Nest Ball. We can maybe play 2. We're up against Dragapult. Good old Dragapult. So we probably maybe want a Nest Ball, grab a Monkey. Just want to get basics down here if we can. Got Genesect, which is good. We'll probably have to bench that. Do we have Darks in there? How many are in there? Just the one, I think. A little spooky. Yeah, the one Dark. I still want to get the Monkey down anyways to have it. Then we can Lillie. And hopefully get a good hand. Let's see. We got Rare Candy, but we are getting Itchy Pollen, so I don't know if we're actually going to get to do anything with that, unfortunately. I'll grab these 2. And pass. I didn't get an energy, unfortunately. That's what I was hoping to grab there, was an energy off of the Lillie, so I can attach to either Beldum or Munkidori. But yeah, we're going to get Itchy Pollen here. And we do have Metang, so we can evolve into Metang. We're going to have to prop. Maybe I should have got another Beldum, honestly, instead of double Piplup. Probably should have, honestly, now that I think about it. It might have been better to get double Metang down. Or at least get another Beldum, right? Just because I can easily get the Metang out. But like that's the thing. Like, if my opponent doesn't go off next turn, we can hopefully go into Metagross and attack with it, I guess. Which I don't really want to do. But it's like the best I got at the moment. If I draw an energy, we can Team Evo 2. We did not draw an energy. Lillie? Now we got an energy. We can Metallic Signal for 2 more evolutions. Not that it really matters. We'll thin him out. No TM Evo, but we can attach to Metang and pass. We can at least go Metagross next turn. We actually have a decent hand, right? We can go Metagross plus Boss. KO Dreepy or something, or KO Dusclops maybe. We'll see. Never mind, we're getting Iono'd. They always have the Iono. Never mind. We may still get another boss, though. Let's see. Hopefully we find Prinplup here, too. No. We got Team Evo. So, can't complain, I guess. We got the Team Evo finally. We can finally get our Prinplups. Once I get Jamming Tower, though, that would suck. I mean, that was a pretty good hand. They just always have the Iono. Classic Poltnor. Having it every time, bro. Okay, well, yeah. Probably just Team Evo here and figure it out. We'll see how good their hand is next turn. We just need to evolve up our stuff. That's the plan. Just evolve up our board and hope for the best. At least Metagross has 340 HP. They actually can't one-shot it with Dragapult plus 1 Dusknoir. They need 1 more damage counter to do so. So we have a little bit of immunity there. So let's grab Metagross, an Empoleon. Only 1 Empoleon. Okay. Get that down. Play the Arven. Get like counter Catcher Hero's Cape or something. Now, do I want to do X-Boot is the question. Probably should X-Boot to myself, at the very least. And then we'll Team Evo. Yeah, we might as well do X-Boot here. If only we could build up Prinplup. It actually has a decent attack. Target Dive is not bad. We can snipe the Dreepy and Duskulls with it. Yo, maybe we should play Relicanth in here so we can do that now. But then we're not doing Empoleon's first attack, right? So it's not really a good idea. But, yo, if we had Relicanth, we could use the Prinplup to snipe their bench. Should be pretty funny. Okay. Let's see if they can pop off this turn. Hopefully not. Getting Iono wouldn't be bad either. I probably should have played the Hero's Cape, to be honest. I don't really know where to put it, though. I'd rather it be on the Empoleon than the Metagross. But we'll see. There's a Dusclops. I do want to get a boss. Let's see if they Iono me again. That is not an Iono. They may go in with Phantom Dive here. Let's see. Yeah, they might go in with Phantom Dive this turn. Which I'm okay with, I guess. Because then we just swing with Metagross. And they only have 1 Dracloak in play. It's actually not bad if they go into Phantom Dive this turn, because then we can Munkidori, we can Arven for Earthen Vessel. Looks like they are going into Dragapult. See, I'm okay with this. This is fine. Are they going to go Dusclops, though? They are going to go Dusclops. Okay, interesting. They're going to take out a Prinplup. Surprised they're not going after my monkey. I'm okay with that. Maybe we get Dark Energy out of the prizes. No, another Piplup. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We are tied on prizes. I can't play Counter Catcher, but I think I'd rather smack into the Dragapult anyways, maybe. We can move the Metagross here into Empoleon. No, we need another Metal Energy, so I can't go Empoleon yet. It's kind of tough. Never mind. Now we can go Empoleon. Okay. Do this. I guess I got an Arven for Vessel anyways. So if that's what I was going to do, then it would have worked. But now I can't Adrenabrain, which kind of sucks. It's fine. Grab these two. Grab this. Play Arven. Grab these two. I think I still want Super Rod here. I'll get back our energy in the deck just in case we need it. Might as well bench Piplup. Here, escape the active. And then hit him for 210. It's the best I got. We'll see how good their hand is here. See if they have another supporter or not. If they can get Dusknoir out or whatever. We'll see. Next turn, ideally, we're going to Munkidori. We're going to Adrenabrain. And we're going to put... Probably take a 3-prize turn. And then we just got to kill Latias for game or something. So our prize map could be on the board here, depending on what happens. So we'll see. They could also boss KO my Metagross. We'll see if they kill Metagross. Ideally, I would like Metagross to live. They could pop... Well, no. Dusclops wouldn't be enough, so that doesn't even work. Let's see what they end up doing. Dusknoir. Do they have Candy in hand? Yo, do they just got it like that? Dragapult. Wow, broken deck. That last card is a Lillie or an Iono. That's pretty good. Of course. Thankfully, they didn't pop Dusknoir first. We get to still see 5 cards. Which is fine with me. Not a great hand. And they found Jamming Tower. Of course they did. They don't have a knockout, though. So that's fine. They just kind of had the nuts in their hand. Sure. I'm going to hit my active here. Sure. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Hopefully our prize is good. Another Empoleon. If we get Rare Candy here, this actually works out. If we get Rare Candy, this might be okay. We need a Rare Candy here, though. I guess I could go Mawile to finish the game off. Maybe there is a win con. We have Mawile we can use maybe to win. So maybe we should just try to get Mawile out. If we can. It doesn't seem too bad. Okay, they're only doing what? 120? Okay, this is fine. We're going to kill the Dragapult. Can they take a 4-prize turn next turn? They can't. Nice. That was a good top deck. Do I even want to play that, though? I guess I have to, right? Yeah, Mawile's in there. Yeah, we could win with Mawile. That could just be our way to win the game. I don't want to give them 5 more cards. But I do want to get another Empoleon out. I think we have to Iono. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we just want to find Mawile. My opponent currently can't win the game next turn, so it's like fine. Got Artazon. How much HP do we have? We have 100 and... We'll have 180 HP. So if we heal Empoleon, they don't get another thing. It's better to heal Metagross, though. Metagross can't get knocked out, so it's like fine. Yeah, currently they can't kill it. I'm not going to leave damage on their board either. Do I want to kill the Buddu, though, is the actual question? Or should I just heal the active? If I kill the Buddu, we go down to 1 prize card, and then that's, like, kind of sus. Because then I get Iono to 1, and then I could Brick. Especially if they, like, Iono to 1, kill Empoleon. It's pretty bad. I think we just kill Pult for now. Honestly, what I should have done is I maybe shouldn't have benched Beldum. I should have waited to see if I get Mawile, right? And then Ultra Ball for it, pre-build it up. That might have been the better play. Got Metang. We have a lot of HP right now. We have 180 HP, so we are taking 62. We have a lot of HP. I think Blood Moon kills me, though. Yeah, we'll see. This is close. There's a world where maybe I should have killed the Budu. But I don't want to get Iono to 1. If they go like Iono to 1 plus Phantom Dive, I'm in trouble. So I think I'd rather just have the option to have 2 cards. I mean, they are down 2 of their Ionos, but you never know with Dragapult, man. Despite having barely any draw on the board, they're just drawing everything anyways. Rare Candy Dusknoir, Iono at the perfect moment. It's a pretty good deck, man. This deck's good. Yep, see? They always have the Iono. What the heck, bro? Is it just a friggin' magnet or something to their hand? Broken deck. We got Candy. All right, we got a stage 2. We'll see if they knock me out. No, that's pretty good. Sure, Iono in a jamming tower. See, this is cringe. Why does Dragapult always draw this well? Seriously? Is that a knockout? We have... Yeah, it's a knockout. Wow. Okay. I do win the game if I find boss, for the record. I don't think I'm going to find boss, though. Unlikely. Okay, if they had Hawlucha, I might have crashed out. The Hawlucha would have been pretty bad if they had Hawlucha there. See, now I'm glad I didn't go for the knockout on the Dragapult, right? Oh my gosh. What a sack. Just go into another Metagross, I guess. We have to, right? Oh my gosh. This is so crazy, bro. I think I gotta go another Metagross. I was like debating, because I can go Empoleon, but I don't have an energy for it. Oh my, I could have went Empoleon. Which would have been better, because then I could have protected this with Metang. They could still win with Hawlucha boss. Or Hawlucha counter catcher. Damn it. Can I still go Empoleon if I hard retreat? No, I can't. Oh, why did I have to draw that? That's unfortunate. If I knew I was going to draw that, I would have went Empoleon, which would have been obviously the better play. Maybe I should have just went for Mind Bend, too. Crazy stuff. That sucks. Well, Iono and Prey. If they have Hawlucha boss or Hawlucha counter catcher, we do lose. So, not really anything to do about it. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Buddy. I don't want to give them Physical. Let's just hit the Dragapult and Prey. If they have it, they have it. The way they've been drawing, they probably do have it, unfortunately. The way my opponent's been drawing this game, they probably have Hawlucha boss here, but we'll see. All right, they got Lillie. That's a pretty good card to draw off the Iono. Hawlucha CC, and it's game over. If not, then we maybe can win the game. Well, they can go Blood Moon still, and I can't one-shot that, unless I get double Adrenaline Brain, but my last Dark is in my prizes still. That's why I wanted Empoleon. If I knew I was going to draw the metal, I would have promoted Piplup, so that sucks, right? Then I could have got Metang down, and then I would have prevented my opponent from winning with Hawlucha plus Counter Catcher, right? So that sucks. Just a Phantom Dive. Okay, I think that's GG's then. All right, we win. They didn't have it. They could have, definitely. My opponent drew really well this game, considering they had, like, 0 Dracloaks. But we got him in the end. Thankfully, we overcame the monstrous HP that both Metagross and Empoleon have in this matchup. Was just barely enough to overcome Dragapult and beat them. Just barely. That was close. That was, I mean, this matchup is, I mean, it's not bad, but it's like... We're playing a Stage 2 deck, and Dragapult likes to feast on Stage 2. So that definitely got close for sure, though. I mean, yeah, they had CC Hawlucha. We lost the game there, so... I mean, we got lucky they didn't have it, because I thought for sure they would have. All right, we have Mega Venusaur. This one's going to be interesting. We are resistant to Grass. We have a lot of tank potential here, especially if we get... Monkeys in play. But they have, like, Teal Mask, I guess, which is a little scary. Teal Mask Meganium's a little sketchy. This hand has potential if I draw... Well, actually... We do have Stage 1s in our hand. We don't really get a lot of value out of Team Evo here. Even if I draw an energy, there's a lot of Stage 1s lurking in the hands. I don't know. We could Arven for Vessel in Team Evo. We'll Buddy Poffin first and check our prizes. See what we got in there. Yeah, the scariest thing they have is this guy. Teal Mask can do so much damage. It's not good. Like, if they can one-shot me Teal Mask, this just kind of sucks. Need to chase their Meganiums here. What did they discard? Stuff. Okay, I'll start with Poffin. Grab these two. Well, we do have another Prinplup and a Metang in there. Do we have Vessel? We do. So I could TM Evo here. We'd have to get rid of something with Vessel, though. I don't know what to get rid of. Probably the Iono. Nah, I could have got rid of the stage 1s, I guess. I want to keep them, though. They're pretty good cards, bro. We'll keep the Psychic or the Metal around for Empoleon if we get it next turn, so we can start attacking with Empoleon right away. Seems fine. Let me check my prizes. We have Mawile in there, Empoleon. Only one Empoleon. All right. Let's just get out our squad and see what happens. My opponent does have a 3-card hand. Let's see if they got a Lillie or something. Because, yeah, the thing I'm scared of the most is probably their Teal Mask. Because, like, 3 energy Empoleon plus the tank is a lot, but, like, Teal Mask does a lot of damage. So, like, with the Meganium in play and 3 energy on both of us, like, that thing is swinging for too much damage. So I got to be a little mindful of this guy being a pretty strong attacker. So we'll see. Ooh, they have an Iono. That's fine. See what we're looking at here, this new hand. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, we can get Munkidori plus thing. But I don't have, what's his face? I don't have an Empoleon this turn. Because I don't have a Metal Energy to attack with Empoleon. I owned into Secret Box. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. Holy moly, bro. Chill. Alright, can they get a stage 2 out here? They did get a Meganium. They got Forest next turn. Well, the Artazon's going to stick for just a single turn, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can Nest Ball for Genesect, and I can Artazon for Munkidori. I can technically go Metagross this turn, though, if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we draw. A supporter would be nice. That's not a supporter. We'll just set up our board a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, I'll grab Genesect, sure. I could ram for 30 damage. No, there's no point, obviously. Let's just Genesect for evolutions. If I had Candy, I could have went Metagross here, which would have been actually pretty good if I did ever have Candy. So, unfortunately, no Candy. Might as well put this guy down. Build up Empoleon here. I guess grab a Piplup. I gotta thin out the deck. We only priced for other Monkey, which sucks. I would have liked Munkidori there too. Double Monkey would have been decent. So that sucks. Alright, they still haven't gone to stage 2 out yet. Despite finding Secret Box, they still don't have a stage 2. They got Meganium. There we go. They found the Meganium. The problematic thing with our setup right now is we don't have a way to one-shot Teal Mask. We can Empoleon kill it, but like Metagross doesn't kill it. I don't know. They got Lillie. That's pretty good. Let's see if they get Venusaur out here. Chikorita. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little scared of these Teal Masks. Like, this does seem like a big issue for us. Teal Mask is definitely a big threat because it just one-shots us, which is... Well, it doesn't one-shot it, but it's scary. I actually really need to find Hero's Cape here. If I can Hero's Cape Empoleon, I feel a little safe. Though I don't know if I'm going to find Hero's Cape. I don't even want to kill the Bulbasaur if I don't have to. I mean, I guess we can go Metagross. Do I even want to go Metagross? I can go Metagross here if my opponent doesn't move Bulbasaur, which... Unless they find the Venusaur line, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, they can retreat. Never mind. Yo, they can bind down. Okay, that's fine. They're going to kill him. This is okay. I'd rather them take the first knockout on a one-prizer, so that's okay. We definitely need Heroes Cape or Full Metal Lab. They actually might be out of stadiums, too. There's a decent chance they only play 3 stadiums. So if we get Full Metal Lab in play, it might stick the entire game. Okay, give me a supporter, please. That's not a supporter. Damn, son. That's not good. We need a supporter card. Bricking. Loki maybe could have super rotted there. All right. I don't think Empoleon's going to get KO'd, but I'm not 100% safe because I don't have Hero Escape. If I had Hero Escape, I would for sure think Empoleon was not getting one shot. That really sucks. Let's see if we get any good prizes. Psychic Monkey. Now I'm regretting benching Piplup, but I had to thin out the deck. But if I knew I was going to get Monkey out of the prizes, I would have just benched the no Piplup, and then I would have went double Monkey. Okay, if they knock me out here, this is like pretty bad. Like I can't do anything if they knock me out. Like I can't kill the Teal Mask because I can't get another Empoleon out next turn. So if they one-shot me here, it is what it is, man. It's not looking good at the... Does 3 energy knock me out on both sides? I don't know. Let's see. This is why I needed Hero Escape. If I had Hero Escape, they probably weren't knocking me out. We effectively have 410 HP right now. But if they get another Teal Mask down with Venusaur, we're in trouble. And there's the Venusaur. Yeah, this is bad. If they knock me out, this game might just be over. Because I can't one-shot this Teal Mask. Oh my god, they have Night Stretcher. No! I needed Hero Escape so badly. But if I had Hero Escape, we would effectively have 400 and... We'd have 500 HP with the Hero Escape, basically. With the damage reduction plus resistance. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We gotta hope to survive the turn. If they don't knock me out, I actually could win this still. Like, this is actually decent if I survive the turn. This is very decent if I can survive the turn. Please just let my boy live. No, I think 4 energy is a knockout. Ah, this is so bad, man. We bricked so bad off their random Iono. I couldn't find an Arven or anything. Arven would have been beautiful, right? If I got Hero Escape on, I am big chillin'. I'm not even gonna bother doing the math. I just gotta pray they don't have a knockout. It's not looking too good. They're retreating, so they don't have it. Okay, they don't have it. They probably clicked on the card and realized they didn't do enough damage. Okay, I don't know how much damage they were doing there, to be honest. I'm not gonna bother counting. That's too much math for me. Thankfully, they didn't have the knockout. But, like I said, this is where I wish I had double Munkidori in play. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're not knocking me out, I am okay. Boss top deck would be nice. Ooh. Oh, we can't play that. Damn it. Do I Super Rod to get another Metang out? I might have to. I don't want to, but I might have to. I really wish I didn't bench that Piplup. But I wanted to thin out the deck because my hand was so bad. That sucks. So I could retreat to Metagross. Is that worth it? Retreat, Super Rod? Then I lose my Metagross. That's... Nah, probably not. I don't know. I think I just... Emperor Stance. We're bricking, man. If we had supporter cards, I'd feel a lot better. Because I could probably have set up a second... Like, I could try to work towards another Empoleon. I would have found Hero Escape by now, too. Plus, finding Boss would have been really good. If I just killed their Teal Mask, I'm in a pretty good spot. Now they can kill the Empoleon. If they have a Turo here, we're in trouble. Because I also haven't even, like... Because I can't draw any of my... many outs to a supporter card. I can't even get, like, a Stadium. Because even bumping the Stadium would be good. Because I don't think they play... They might not be playing 4 Forest. I've seen Venusaur only playing 3. Like, if they don't play 4 Forest, even, like, full Metal Lab could stick the entire game. So we definitely need a little bit of luck to go our way here. Again, I really regret benching Piplup. I could have double Adrenabrained there, which may not have made a difference, but still. Ooh, they're bossing. They're going to go after my Monkey. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. This actually works out pretty well, because now we can knock out the Venus. Wait, can we knock out the Venusaur? 200 HP. Yeah, we can knock it out. Okay. Now the question is, do I just go Metagross, or do I go Empoleon? I think we just go Metagross. Yeah, now we go Metagross. Haha, look who's back. My goat. Well, X-Boot. You can thin out an energy out of the deck. Might as well Super Rod. At this point, we may as well. And then... Genesect, just to see what I got left. Yeah, look at that. All my supporters, they're in there, man. They're in there. Hero Escape's in there. Stadium. The whole squad. Okay. So we're doing 200 damage, right? Okay, just making sure. We'll put 30 on... I don't think it matters too much. It literally doesn't matter. I guess we could... Nah, doesn't matter. Let's just put 30 there. It doesn't really matter. I'll knock out the Venusaur. Okay, we might be okay. We just took out their Venusaur. This works. So they had a Turo there. They went like Turo knockout. That could have been pretty bad. Let's see our prizes. Air Balloon, Empoleon, Iono. Okay, we might squeak out a dub. I honestly, like, I'm interested to know how much they were doing that one turn on my Empoleon. Like, did they have a KO on my Empoleon or not? I honestly don't know. Because if they had a KO on my Empoleon there, the game would have been over. That's so scary. All right, the game is not over yet. My opponent can still do stuff. I'm on one prize. They're going to find an Iono this turn probably and put me to one card. We'll see. Also, can they kill the Metagross this turn? We're not as beefy as Empoleon, so my chances are not great. But let's see if they can. Hopefully not. Don't do it. I mean, they kill me, I win anyways, right? It should just be GG's. They had to, like, even if they attack with a fresh Teal Mask, it's not enough. They could go, if they could go into a Venusaur this turn. If they go like Iono into Venusaur, then I guess it's like kind of awkward. But they're still not one-shotting me, so I don't really care. And if I find boss, I just flat out win the game. So let's see. No Iono, so we keep our hand. Do they have a knockout though with Teal Mask? I'm actually interested to see how much damage they're doing here. I know it's like 300 plus. It's like 360, right? Maybe we don't get... If they're only doing 360, it's not enough. Oh, they have CC in their deck. Never mind. Oh, is this even enough to KO me with the 3 energy? No, it isn't. We have resistance to grass, too. Now, they're not killing Genesect here. I obviously just have game in hand. I have Air Balloon. Plus, I can just Metagross the energy on and retreat from hand if I really had to. Do they have it? Am I dead? No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. No, it's not enough. Yeah, 180. Yeah, they were doing 360 damage there, so they were not knocking out Empoleon or Metagross. All right, we got him. This was close. This matchup is, like, probably... I mean, the scariest thing is the Teal Mask. Like, Teal Mask is really bad for us. Even with the amount of bulk we have, it's bad. Also, we literally played 2 supporters, and then we just got Iono'd into nothing for, like, 5 turns straight. But we still managed to win, because thankfully, we have enough bulk and potential to get around Teal Mask. Like, Teal Mask not one-shotting me was very, very good, because that is the worst part about this matchup is Teal Mask Ogerpon doing 360 damage plus, like, super easily. All right, we hit a, do we hit Chien-Pao? So this was a weird one. Basically, whoever takes first 2 prizes probably wins. That's probably how it's going to go, right? If they take first 2, they win. If I take first 2, I win. Because, like, we're probably trading blow for blow. They might be playing Wellspring, though, which is kind of scary. Our opening hand isn't bad. We have Team Evo. Probably looking at... Honestly, I'm down to use Monkey as an attacker, just to, like, mind bend. We'll see. Oh, no, they're playing Greninja EX? Oh, okay. Still kind of scary, though. They pop off. That's Iono. Arven would be a good top deck, because I don't know if I want to Iono them. I don't want to, like, Iono and give them the nuts. Be a lot better to just Arven here and just Team Evo up our board one time. Yeah, that works. I don't know. I just don't want to play Iono. Only 1 Prinplup. Okay. That's fine. Hero Escape's in there. Full Metal Lab. Most of the stuff. Okay. He deprives of Dark Energy, which kind of sucks. I'm going to do this. Just because I have Metal in hand, I think I'd rather just put the... I guess we'll put Dark on. I was going to put Psychic Energy on the Munkidori. But that's fine. We'll just leave it. If my opponent does Mirage Barrage here, this is a little spooky, but I can Mind Bend them if they do that, so we'll see. I mean, no way they pull it off, right? They need 2 Stage 2s, 3 Energy, like 4 cards in hand. That's why I didn't want to play the Iono, because I didn't want to give them 6 cards to work with. This just hopefully makes it hard. Like, if they pull off the triple Stage 2, then I'm going to be a little shook. There's no way they pull off triple Stage 2. That'd be absurd. Though if they do that, I'm kind of in trouble, not going to lie. There's no way. There's no way they pull off 3 Stage 2s plus Mirage Barrage me, right? They might have the best deck in the format if they do that. Like, actual BDIF. Like, there's no contest. Yeah, there's finding a friend. Okay. We still probably have to play Iono. I unfortunately can't kill Dunsparce with Monkey. Wait, what did they describe there? Chien-Pao? Okay, what's our draw? Nest Ball. That gets me Genesect. That's good. Okay, see, this is kind of the sus thing. Am I really about to KO Dunsparce? Honestly, Because, like, I guess we go Empoleon. They probably won't one-shot me. Okay, maybe we are just going to go Empoleon. I was going to go Metang for the knockout. But, I mean, there's a decent chance Empoleon lives here. They need a lot to knock Empoleon out. I'm going to say they don't have it like that. Do I Iono? No. I'm just going to knock them out. They're not doing anything, so I might as well just kill the Dunsparce. Yeah, we'll see. We just need to, like, take 2 prizes before they do. Because, like, if they can change Chien-Pao every turn, we just lose. Because they're just going to one-shot Empoleon. We have a lot of HP, though. So maybe they'll struggle to knock an Empoleon in one hit, right? But, like, if they get, like, double SCR, like, it's kind of scary. We'll see how it goes. They got the Froakie. I don't play Mew in this deck. This deck could maybe play a Mew EX or, like, a Fez, obviously. Mew would be really good because you can use it against, like, stuff like this. Okay, they're just surfing for a single card. Hopefully that one card is not a busted card. I don't think we're getting KO'd here. We have so much HP. They have nothing going for them. We one-shot the Chien-Pao with Empoleon. There's no way that our Empoleon is getting one-shot. We'll knock him out and then probably just play the Iono. Yeah, there's passing, see? I might as well get a Piplup. I don't even know if I want to play Iono, to be honest. Because, like, they're not doing anything. Is there even a reason to play Iono if they're really not doing anything here? It's fine. Because as long as we're taking the first 2 prizes, it works out. I'll play it, sure. Well, I also want to get, like, boss and stuff, right? So we might as well just start advancing our board a little bit. Yeah, speak of boss, we got all of them. The whole squad rolled up. Not going to bother doing X boot. Just keep the energy in the deck. My opponent could try to, like, trap Genesect or something. I don't know. It's an option for them. See if we get any good prizes. 2 and 3 is always good. More energy. Look at that. Perfect. We might just sweep with Empoleon. I did give them 6 new cards. Let's see if they can finally play the game here off of the Iono. We can Hero Escape our Empoleon, too. I mean, we Hero Escape the Empoleon. We have a lot of HP. We'll have 420 plus 60. We'll have 480 HP effectively, right? So... no Chien-Pao's knocking me out. Like, 4 energy is, like, 240. And then 4 more energy would be, like... we'll see. Not enough, I don't think. Let's see what they got. They can get Greninja here, but even then, like, I don't even know if they're going to get the Mirage Barrage off. Like, if they Mirage Barrage, sure, they're going to KO Metang plus Munkidori, but it's, like, whatever. I don't really care. Then I'll just boss... kill Pidgey or something. I mean, they can knock Empoleon out here. It's also fine. Because I can just set up a second Metagross and just have, like, 2 attackers ready to go. They can't prize trade against me anymore with Chien-Pao because I already took 3 prize cards. So it's, like, not going to work. Yeah, it's just not going to work. They could have Fez and Dippity. They can get Fez down, draw some cards. I could boss KO Fez, take 2, and then I just have the boss KO one other guy. No, they are going to get Chien-Pao. Yeah, I don't think they're knocking the active out. I mean, if they have a Gust out, maybe they can knock out Genesect. But, like, that's probably all they could really do, realistically, is knock out Genesect. Or the candies in there, we can get another Empoleon. We'll have double Empoleon in play, which is pretty good. I'll see what they're able to do here. Can they get a stage 2 on board is the question. If they get a stage 2 out, it's a little sketchy. But even then, like, whatever. Like, they get Pidgeot out, I guess, like, kind of annoying, because, like, Pidgeot's a pretty good card to have in play. We'll see. Oh, they have Jock. I mean, they have double Rare Candy in their hand. They could definitely do that. But if they don't, I'm just going to run them over. They can't even paralyze me. Isn't there like a Froakie or Frogadier that paralyzes me? They can't because I have Emperor's Stance. I can't be affected by effects of attacks. Not even that would work against me. Again, Frogadier, Pidgeotto. They definitely don't have it. We just boss KO the Chien-Pao, I guess. I could knock out the Pidgeotto just so they don't ever have Quick Search, which honestly might be a little better at this rate. Or we could just take out the Frigibacks, which isn't bad either. Maybe you just boss kill Pidgeotto. If they don't Iono me, I just boss kill Chien-Pao for game. They can't really do anything. They have a counter catcher. They could trap a Genesect and then be forced to retreat it. And I could, like, I don't know. At that point, maybe I could just Arven for Super Rod and retreat the thing. And that's just okay. Let's see what they can do. No, they just pass. Yeah, so I'm just going to draw for turn. Got Hero Escape. Let's slam that down. Metallic Signal. I have more than enough energy, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Might as well put another Metagross on the board. I'll kill this. I could kill the Chien-Pao, take 2 prizes, right? And then go down to 1, but how am I taking my last prize if they Iono me, right? So I might as well kill the Pidgeotto. So they can't get a Pidgeot out. It just makes it even worse for them. We got Lillie, not bad. We just have game next turn. My opponent, there's no way they're knocking me out. We have 480 HP. Like, even if they get Bax Caliber out, how on earth is this Chien-Pao doing 480 damage? I mean, even if they do, I just win with Metagross, obviously. So it's like checkmate no matter what. Okay, they got the Greninja. They finally got a stage 2 out. It might be a little too late, though. Greninja does not one-shot me either. In fact, it's only doing 110 damage to me with the minus 60 reduction. Plus, the Munkidori is healing 30 of that damage. So they're really not doing a whole lot. They're, like, tickling the Empoleon this turn. Like, Iono Greninja just won't be enough. I don't think. It's, like, not enough. Like, they might just be cooked, man. We have so much bulk going on here, it's crazy. They do have a boss. Okay. That's their supporter for turn, unless they're playing Unfair Stam as their ace spec. Are they going to bring in my monkey and knock it out? Okay. We just have game. We just boss kill Chien-Pao. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, in a matchup like this, is like whoever takes first 2 prizes wins. I would rather Chien-Pao than Goldengo. Goldengo's probably our worst matchup, right? Goldengo's a horrible matchup for this deck, because they can just easily one-shot me. But Chien-Pao does one-shot me, but thankfully I can win the prize trade if I can set up well. That's the one thing with this matchup. If I set up well, the matchup's pretty easy, because I can just prize trade against them. And it looks like it works out. So I just have boss in hand. We just boss kill Chien-Pao with Empoleon. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, there's nothing they could have done. Like, they can't trap anything. Like, trap Metagross. Hit it. It's like, oh, God, just double X-Boot, retreat, boss, kill Chien-Pao. Yeah, they were cooked. They could not do anything here. Doesn't matter what they grab off this Greninja. It doesn't matter, bro. You're dead. That Chien-Pao is a gunner. Even if I wasn't winning this turn, like, it's still looking pretty bleak. I could just, like, get another monkey out and just, like, set up my other monkey and just be like, hey, look who's back. Maybe just win. And boss this and just one-shot it. 420 damage, the dankest amount of damage you could possibly do. Nice. That's all she wrote. Pretty good. Yeah, I'd rather see Chien-Pao than Goldengo. If I'm going to see any 1-hit KO SCR superior energy retrieval decks, I'd rather be Chien-Pao than Goldengo. There you go. That is Empoleon and Metagross in action. Empoleon is not the greatest card ever, but it is a lot of fun to play, and it makes for a decent little tank deck here. Empoleon does have a lot of HP at its disposal, thanks to its attack, having access to healing, and Hero Escape is cool. We didn't use the full Metal Lab, so this is probably cuttable for maybe like another Artazon or something. Maybe just play a Battle Cage. But we do play Monkey, though, so I don't know about that. But Battle Cage could be okay. We could put a Psyduck in the deck. We did hit Dragapult. We beat them, but like it definitely got a little close. So I could see Psyduck probably being a good card in here. I'm not sure we need the Mawile, though. I think the Mawile is worth keeping. Just having a nice big damage attack in the late game is pretty nice. You could try to fit Jumbo Ice Cream in here, I guess. I could see Jumbo Ice Cream being an okay inclusion, but like you gotta make a lot of space for that. I don't know. It is what it is. But this deck is cool, and Empoleon Metagross does seem to be a pretty fun tank combo for sure. The tankiest combo in the game. Hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 86,000/90K/100,000 subs here on the channel. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Check out my second channel down below for even more content from me too, and at my sponsors down below. Get anything over there, use code LittleDarkFury as always, and I'll see you on another video very soon. Bye-bye.